something that's coming out the heart of the ghetto. Look at me now, mama. I'm doing this for you. Check me out, world. This is what we made to do. Be kings.
I had a dream that one day I get credit for hustling, and how I put hot records out with my whole team, and how I built this piece from the ground up. Shamed all the haters that tried to clown us. Can't nobody stop this truck. We rolling from Chicago Avenue down to New Orleans. Everywhere, state to state, we gotta hustle on. In the heart of the ghetto, we gotta hustle on. Old people glad to see me cause I'm doing right. Look at me now, mama, your baby doing right. Up all night and all through the day, I'm still hitting the studio, doing it anyway. I make them pay, I make them pray. Lord, don't let them come towards our way. But I'm still coming, and I'm still running. Everybody pay attention to the ginger man singing.
I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the
I'm the king of the world, wanna take the crown. Ain't nobody gave me nothing, I worked this underground. Full of the pain and anguish, man, never got to me. Running this cold-blooded game the way it supposed to be. I'm a role model, running the streets like no tomorrow. Bread making is the movement every kid can follow. I'm a branded leader, my own father told me that. So I serenade the streets with my hardcore rap. Get support from the ghetto, cause I came from the ghetto. The underdog, then one coming out of the middle. Gotta keep my head up, pockets spread up. Keep that music on point, filling up the truck.
I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world.
Yo, good morning, my family, good morning. I just want to say that I was so grateful when I woke up this morning. I was very grateful to wake up and come to you today. Straight up. You know, over the months, I have lost many people over the months. And my brother in particularly passed away February the 28th this year, 11 days before his birthday. And, at 46 years old, who would think your little brother who you used to pick up from school and teach all what you know as a young man, or, a growing boy and teenager. And then when I got into my manhood, it was more that he had learned and he looked up to and followed. So I'm so grateful to wake up, to talk to you guys, and I'm so grateful that you guys come to my show. I'm glad that you guys feel that I'm significant enough to come and watch what anything, any show or any subject or any topic. I'm so glad that you guys had came to show me love, because I love you guys and I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, because you could support somebody else. You could go be like, hey, Bro Clown, man, I ain't trying to hear what you got to say. You understand? So I appreciate it. You know what I mean? But I love the game of basketball. What's up, Bug Out? The great benefactor, Paige, Troy Hall, Jay Capone, my lawyers, ADP, Brian Lewis, Victory Taylor, and of course, my man, Anthony Green, first one in the house. I appreciate y'all, though, coming in here and supporting me. We are at 2,112 subscribers. I appreciate everything that y'all have done for me. I appreciate what you do, what you have done, and what you will do. I am so grateful that you guys have came to my platform and doing what y'all do to support and hear what I got to say. As I always say, listen, every single day of my life, I will work to get better for you and you guys to hear, and also for me to be a better person and a better human. This is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. I appreciate everything that you have done for me, K-Sap. I appreciate you for letting us be a part of your world and giving us the hookup and getting your boy along his way and setting it off on my own podcast. This is the Gingerbread Man. That's right. Morning review show. You are on Steady Serv'n ENT Sports. And shout out to the Full Court Trio. And then, of course, to my player over there, Sister Keisha, in the Players Club. You understand? Real, cut that ish, real talk sports. Listen, man, we here to work and do better for you guys. We working on a schedule that we will be covering a lot more of the WNBA solid. So we can feel the tension since CC not playing. We could see the tension going down. Since Caitlin Clark have not been playing from her beginning to, of course, Angel has missed 3 games herself. We kind of see the tension that has rised upon the world of American women's basketball has somewhat desensitized and unproblematic with the two fan bases. You know what I mean? With the two fan bases, the tension has been, especially them not playing and them not being on the court. You know, we get to also have a privilege to watch everybody else get down. And the ratings ain't went down, not what they said. And the stadium was full yesterday that I couldn't even get. I was trying for over an hour to get into the stadium for Barbie night. And you couldn't get into that stadium, man. Straight up. That's how full it was. National televised program. Women basketball is doing all right. But I will say thank you, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, for putting the eyes on women's basketball and also on women's sports in particular, because they deserve it. Y'all know I'm a girl's dad. Y'all already know that my daughters, the babies, are basketball lovers. You know what I mean? They love Angel Reese. They love watching Angel Reese. You know what I mean? And to talk about, they just like the glitz, the glamour, and all of the stuff that girls do like. You understand? There y'all go. So on behalf of my daughters today on this show, see the name of that? It's called the Angels. That was the name of the team when they was growing up. I believe, the one on my right, she was 10, 11 years old, and the one on my left was 13. Yeah, Bree and Naya. So I've been doing this for a long time, y'all. A long time. And supporting women's sports and supporting girls. So don't think that I'm coming up here and I have not coached the game. I have not been a part of the game. I have not been a support. I've been a supporter of the WNBA for a lifetime. Just when, you know what I mean, certain parts of your life, when you go through the world, you stop looking. And Maya Moore came and then she left. I stopped looking then. Candace was, you know what I mean, came to Chicago. I peeked back in and continued my focus. And I stayed with the WNBA in the sky from then on. But yeah, I mean, the Sky wasn't winning for a long time, y'all. Y'all got to understand that the Chicago Sky, up until 2021, they wasn't winning anything. They wasn't a winning squad team that was just some, you know what I mean? They've been losing for many years until they won one championship, right? So we on our way of building. We on our way building in the WNBA. The business of the WNBA is working. The front office of Chicago Sky is horrible. Jeff Pagliosha, I'm telling y'all again, Jeff Pagliosha, he must be fired. Jeff P has to be fired so that we as Chicago Sky fans can understand that the Chicago Sky is serious about going to the next level. We have to get rid of the losses in the organization. When I say the losses in the organization, meaning that we picked up a GM, that was a loss. We picked up a coach that has been a loss. He's lost more games by margin probably than anyone in the WNBA history. Tyler Marsh, I'm sorry that that's on your head, but that's on your head. Debbie Brown, how you doing? Big Dog Sports is in the building. Alyssa B, Donna, Tulip, I see you, baby. Brother Rashid. Skullbrain Nation, she wins. You ain't late today. You got it on up in here. So, but I'm going to call your butt out. All y'all orders is the ones, your order should be in the mail box. It says still building, should be in building after the ring. They won. Now they got a player like Angel Reese, but if she leaves, no one can save this franchise. Well, that's why I say that they ain't gonna let her go. That's why I say they're not gonna let her go. And I don't think that she willingly wants to leave. I think that she wants to build here in Chicago. I think she wants to build a legacy here in Chicago. I think that she definitely, of course, like any basketball player, I mean, we could want to, sometimes, as parents, as a parent, I get real worried about certain things. I get my mind set on trying to help. I mean, that's just the daddy in me. The father in me want to help the best way I can. And this is why I just went on and chose to do the podcast, man.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to Victory Taylor. I thank you so much. Always a giver. I appreciate it. Say, if Ariel doesn't want to resign, would you trade her away for a pick? The season is a wrap anyway. Oh, yeah, I package Ariel up too. I told y'all yesterday who I would trade. Rachel Banham, Ariel Atkins, E. Will, and Maddie Westbelt for some draft picks to be inside of the draft for next year's draft. Yeah. I want Ariel to stay. But if it don't look like she gonna stay, then yeah, I package Ariel Atkins up too. Ariel Atkins, E. Will, Rachel Banham, Maddie Westbelt, all of them. I would put them on a midnight train to Georgia for 2 players. I told y'all I ran it down yesterday. For 2 players and draft picks, I would definitely do that. You know what I mean? If we could get Slim or Alicia Edwards on the Mystics, or if we could get Sheldon and Anissa Merrow on Connecticut. So that's where I was with that. I do think that we can do it. Say, I think on the 3 players, teams would trade for Angel, Ariel, and Miller. I think the only 3 players teams would trade for. They would trade for Ariel Atkins. They would trade for Rachel Banham right now. You got to look at the scope of what Rachel is doing. What Rachel is doing, her numbers and everything, people look and like that. Rachel Banham, her stock has gained. So remember what we were talking about Dana Evans. You didn't think people was going to take Dana Evans, but Dana Evans over there, and now she's starting for the Aces. Yeah, so I know this game. What's up, JC, my man in the building? Hey, I'm going to hit you today. Today, I just was busy over the weekend, but I'm going to hit you today, bro. Chicago in the house, Miss D in the house. Yeah, so don't think that these people ain't worth nothing. It says, Bro Claude, I read earlier today that Minnesota is in talks of trade before the deadline. I think Angel is a part of that tank, unfortunately. That talk, unfortunately. No, Angel ain't no part. Trust me. They all bring up Angel. Every single team in the WNBA, T. Camilla, is a part of that talk. Angel is a part of every. Listen, there are 13 teams in the WNBA. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is a talk for each and every one of those teams. That's how it is when you on the hot. You know what I'm saying? When you on the hot, everybody wants you. But Chicago ain't that foolish, T. Camilla. Come on. You can't be, you know what I mean? Jeff P don't even got the reins to trade because, of course, Michael Alter got to sign off on anything that's done. He just can't trade people, and the owner and the chairman don't sign off. Come on, we know we talking about a business now. They got to sign off. He could put the trade together, but the owner of said player or contracts or whatever, they got to sign off, T. Camilla. And you know, Mike Alter is not. Michael Alter is a businessman. He is not going to sign off on that. Trust me. The board the chairman, and all above, D Wade, everybody that got a percentage in this team. I mean, in this team, they not letting Angel go. You get that out your head. Angel will never be a part of being gone from the Chicago Sky. Never. The only way Angel will be in any type of talk of moving around is if she at the end of her contract decide to go somewhere else. They locking that down. Trust me. Angel is locked down and they got the rights to 2027 and they not signing off for Angel to go nowhere. Trust me. The only way that they'll do that, I can see them doing that if they think they could get Juju. If they think they could get Juju, then maybe. But other than that, no. It says, I believe they will. It say, I believe they will if Chicago will. I believe Chicago will. Minnesota gives up their first round pick for 2026 and 2027 and a few second round picks. No, they, trust me, they ain't doing that, T. Camilla. You got to understand that the stadium was full. 20,000 people came to the United Center. T. Camilla, 20,000 people yesterday. I'm giving you the reality of the scope of the matter. 20,000 people yesterday was at the United Center. No, you got to be retarded, dumb, blind, crippled, and crazy to think that you gonna trade Angel for somebody and you gonna get somebody to come and fill that stadium. You a bad business person if Michael Alter ever do that. Now, T. Camilla, I know that you want her to be gone. And by rightfully so, because we elect Angel owners. But the team suck. Sure. The team suck. It says, yeah, they would let their money maker go unless they wouldn't let their money maker unless she asks to be traded or she leaves after her rookie contract. And even then, they're going to offer her the max to stay. Yeah, they're going to core. They also going to core her. They're going to core her when her contract is up. T. Camilla, I'm telling you the plot. That's how Chicago get down. You see what happened to Gabby? Gabby was you see how Gabby was messed up about this. They cored Gabby. So she couldn't go nowhere else. It says, it was nice seeing all men proudly wearing pink Barbie jerseys. They giving out, oh yeah, man, please. The stadium was full. It says, Bro Claw, who do you think Chicago is going to pick with R? With who? I didn't understand. It says, Bro Claw, who you think Chicago is going to pick with R? I don't know who is R. You mean AR? They not gonna pick nobody with AR. Or you meant Ariel. It says in Angel 4th year, she could make almost 94. Yeah. It says, I know they know if they trade the one person, everyone would come to Chicago from then they will blow up a chance of getting good free agents in 2026. Yeah. Angel at this point, Angel is a marketing tool, my family. Angel is a marketing tool to get people to come and to play with her on all levels. 29 Guapa, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. It says Jeff been fiending for miles. Yeah, he been fiending for her. He have. It says the core is like the WNBA version of Yeah, a franchise tag. No one talking about the draft. I know I'm gonna be on that Guapo 29's Guapo. I'm gonna be on top of that. It says I gotta be a Nipkins if we get Olivia Miles. It say, Bro Claw, who do you think Chicago is going to pick with their first round draft pick? I think no one, because Minnesota got it, I believe. It says Nipkins can put the ball on the floor and it's elite shooting wing. Yeah, you right. It says the Sun draft pick might not be high enough to get Miles. Nope. It says, okay, what's up, my brother? AL504. It says should draft Fudd, but Jeff in the sky been twerking for Miles. I know we should draft Tulip. That's why I love you. So, of all the players that I would love to come to Chicago, it is AZ Fudd. Y'all already know. Everybody that's been following me know I'm an AZ Fudd fan. Magic Man Hero. What's up, brother? Y'all, everybody that's in here know I'm an AZ Fudd fan. And I definitely would love AZ Fudd to come to Chicago because that's going to sell tickets. She beautiful. She can hoop. I mean, she got a relationship with Paige Beckers. It's a lot of things that's with AZ Fudd that rolls in. She a superstar. Like, she came from nothing with two knees blown out to be in the national championship. You know what I mean? But it's the pros and cons with that. Olivia Miles, they both been hurt. But the difference is AZ Fudd had both knees being blown out. So, you know what I mean? That's a hard choice. Al504, what's up? Miguel, I see you in the building. Now, what I do want to cover is we finna get to the program. What I do want to cover is, man, it's a fly in here and it's bothering me. This fly is bothering me, y'all. Straight up chat. Damn, he like, ooh, you taste good today. It tastes like shea butter. It's the whole thing of shea butter. So I want to get into the power ranking that they had posted today on CBS. CBS did a power ranking of the WNBA. And Chicago is just hard to watch. Chicago is just hard to watch. And we all are living through this this debacle, this destructive thing that Jeff P got us here, and we have to go through this piece of crap, man. We just have to go through this, man, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm finna show y'all the chart of what they said in the power ranking with CBS. Let me pull it up for you so you guys can see the article I'm talking about and where I am coming from. Pull it up. Man, this fly is bugging. Pun intended. Yeah, this fly bugging over here. It's one fly. It'll be different if I drop something. Bear did something up in the garage. But now, this fly just came in through the thing, and he is bothering me. That's enough with this fly. Okay, so We're going to go on the power rankings of what CBS has done. Bring that up for y'all to see. So the WNBA power rankings, it says the Sparks climbing into playoff race. Sky dropped 5th straight Amit nightmare season. And then, of course, they got Kelsey Plum, and they go into it and talking about how Kelsey Plum, you know what I mean? But y'all got to remember, Kelsey Plum said that they was going to make the playoffs. When she got there, that's what Kelsey Plum said. And she dead on trying to make that happen, straight up. It says, after nearly 3 decades at the collegiate level, Lynn Roberts decided to make the jump to the WNBA. And in November, accepted an offer to become the Los Angeles Sparks' newest coach, the 3rd in the last 4 seasons. Her task was clear: to turn once proud franchise around. It says the Sparks have not made the playoffs since 2020, which is not the only longest postseason drought in franchise history, but the longest active one in the league. Last season was a new low. They recorded the fewest wins in a season in franchise history and finished in last place at 8-32. Roberts was not, you heard that, Tula? You heard that, Tula, right? They was dead last year. Okay, Tula, okay. Don't get on your uncle while you over here messing with my Chicago Sky. Okay. Okay. Roberts was not brought into the league a rebuild. However, in another major move during the offseason, the Sparks traded the number 2 pick in the 2025 WNBA draft for Kelsey Plum. Neither the front office nor Roberts were shy about their goals heading into the season. Says, I want to make the playoffs, Roberts said. I want to, and I think with the roster we have, we can. Is it going to be hard? Yeah. Climbing is hard. Changing things is hard. But that's where the process comes in. And being consistent. How I show up every day, show up with the same whether we win by 20 or lose by 20. That staff all adds up. And the expectations is for the players to learn how to do that. So she said, and it is chopped, and they have chopped the tree down analytically. It says you don't do it one swing. You just chopping away as the tree falls down, and so may end up with the goal of we're making the playoffs. After a 6-14 start, it appeared that going from last place to the playoffs in one season was even harder to change. Robert anticipated, but the Sparks quietly won their last 2 season games before the All-Star break, and Saturday stunned the reigning champion New York Liberty on Rickea Jackson's buzzer beater and extended the winning streak to 5 games. Thought still 11-14, the Sparks have pulled within 1 game of the 8th place Washington Mystics and 1.5 of the 7th place with Las Vegas Aces. They quietly have the 5th best offensive rating, 104.7. In the league's Cameron Brink is closing in on returning and they have the 5th easiest remaining schedule. Not the Sky. The Sparks still have a lot to work to do, but all of a sudden, making the playoffs doesn't seem that unrealistic. A part of learning to win is learning just to stay steady and not go too high, not too low, and panic. And we didn't, Robert said. Beating the Liberty, New York was coming at us, and I'm just proud of these guys. Resilience. They are buying in what I'm teaching them. They are figuring it out, and I have so much trust in them. It says in the power ranking is that the Lynx is number 1. They got the Lynx as number 1. Showing y'all. So the CBS power ranking got the Minnesota Lynx as the number 1 team. It says the Lynx lost to the Dream on Sunday, ended up 14 and 0 start at the Target Center. It says which the 4th longest home winning streak to the start of season in the league's history. It's impossible to fake your way to the 22-5 record, but it will be interesting to see how the Lynx fare as they schedule gets tougher. They are in the midst of a stretch. They'll play 13 consecutive games against teams in the playoff position, including the 4 final rematches against the Liberty. Yeah, they gotta face the Liberty, y'all. So the Lynx got a hard schedule coming in. And then let's go. They got the Liberty at number 2. And they said the Liberty 5-game winning streak came to the end in a heartbreaking fashion when the Sparks with Kia Jackson flipped in a wild buzzer beater. Breanna Stewart left the game with a right leg injury, but has avoided a serious injury and will travel on their up-and-coming road trip, according to the New York Post. That's great news for the Liberty, but the team will likely be cautious with the return, especially with Emma Messerman expected to arrive soon. They got the Dream as number 3. That's Sister L, y'all. Sister L had the Dream at number 3. They got the Dream power ranking on the CBS. Say the Dream ended a first half of the season and began the second half on the 3-game road trip. When they returned to Atlanta from the first home game since July the 8th, they'll do so with plenty of momentum after huge wins in Phoenix and Minnesota. It says they later of which ended the Lynx' perfect 4-10 home start. The Dream skidded into the All-Star break, but back-to-back wins over the Mercury and the Lynx were a reminder that they can play with and beat anyone in this league. So they got number 3, y'all. They got them as the power ranking the number 3 team in the league. The Indiana Fever. That go Indiana at 4. Like I told y'all in the beginning, I did think that they would be 4th. You know, y'all go back and watch the film. It's even with Caitlin Clark was there or not. Caitlin Clark underwent further evaluations on a growing injury in New York, which revealed no further damage, but she remains sidelined without a return date. Despite her absence, the Fever closed the week with 2 wins over the Aces and the Sky to climb into 6th place and gain so much needed breathing room in the playoff picture. Kelsey Mitchell poured in a season-high 35 points against the Sky and now has 35-point games, which is tied for 9th of all time. Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on the Indiana Fever. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. She the best player on the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark there on the court or off the court. Stop the cap. We all know what Kelsey Mitchell brings to the table. I mean, yesterday she was just, it was like she threw the ball up and it went in. That's how big the hoop is right now for Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, over the last 3 years, her game have been growing. You understand? And when Caitlin came last year, it kind of took her game down just a little bit because she was trying to figure this thing out. But she was hitting buzzer beaters and game winners. So Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on the Indiana Fever, hands down. It says Tulip, stop doing FBS. I know her game. Some of y'all just started to watch the little Alot with the sky, but no worries, we good. I see you, sis. I see you. Okay. I ain't know what they say. I've been saying that, bro. Claude Kelsey Mitchell is the best player. Hell yeah, she the best player. Hell yeah, she the best player on the Phoenix. I don't care. Phoenix, listen, the Phoenix Mercury beat the shit out of the Sky yesterday. The Indiana Fever beat the shit out of Chicago Sky yesterday. This fly is annoying me, so I'm throwing me off. The Indiana Fever got a player in Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, man, let me let y'all know what this girl did yesterday. Kelsey Mitchell. She had 35 points. She had 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. That was Kelsey Mitchell's night. That was Kelsey Mitchell's night. Straight up. She had no problem. It was easy work last night. Like, she was like barbecue chicken. Straight up. Number 5, the Phoenix Mercury. The Mercury says they got them there. Say after the season-long 3-game losing streak on either side of the All-Star break, the Mercury got much needed with Sunday against the Mystics. Alyssa Thomas went off for 27 points. I just did a thing about Alyssa AT. You know what I'm saying? AT, I gave AT some love. I did a quick review of AT. I gave AT some love, y'all. Yeah, I gave AT 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block and 27 points. AT is in her bag, and she should be in the MVP talk. Alyssa Thomas is having an incredible season. She's putting in 15.7 points, 8 rebounds, 9.4 assists for 52% shooting. If she maintains that pace, she'll join Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic as the only players in NBA and WNBA history to average 15, 8, and 9 and 50% shooting or better for the season. Did y'all hear who she gonna be with? They said that Alyssa Thomas. So I want y'all to hear this again. What the tear Alyssa Thomas is on. She'll be joining Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, as the only players in NBA and WNBA history to average at least 15, 6, and 9 on 50% shooting or better for the season. Please, man. AT is on a tear. AT is on a tear, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I know that the Mercury was going to be 5th. I already had them somewhere, you know what I mean, later on. I was wrong because I didn't know how Satu and her was going to work, but that turned out fine. I was wrong on the Mercury. I was dead wrong. Yeah, I was wrong on the Mercury. Number 6, the Storm. Early in the season, the Storm inconsistently took the shape of a long winning and losing streak. Now they are just altering the results of having won or lost consecutive games since July the 3rd and the 6th. Their offensive has quietly slipped to 9th in the league at 102.1 offenses ratings due to the brutal July Skylar Dickens, Gabby Williams, and Erica Wheeler, who had such great starts to the season, are averaging a combined of 34.9 points on 37.2 shooting this month. Man, they had a bad month this month, but they had a real hard schedule also. You know what I'm saying? They had a real hard schedule, and it ain't gonna get no easier though for the Storm. You know what I mean? I don't know. They also having talks that Noel want to move on. They talking about Noel want to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? So I don't know if this Noel's last year coaching the Storm, just like Stephanie White had moved around. They saying that Noel want to move around too. So we don't know how that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how that goes with Noel being a part of the Storm next year. Number 7. There go the Sparks. They got the Sparks as a power ranking. And they say Rakeal Jackson observed buzzer beater to stun the Liberty at the Barclays Center, extended the Sparks season best winning streak to 5 games and continue her mid-season resurgence. The number 4 overall pick in the 2020 WNBA draft got off to a rough start in her sophomore campaign, but is averaging 18.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 50% shooting during the winning streak. All of a sudden, the Sparks are just 1.5 games back of 8th place in the finals towards the playoffs. Yep. Number 8, no one about this. Now I would ever have ever thought that the Aces, in 1 year span of me returning back to the WNBA, while Asia Wilson is here in prevalent, would I would ever have thought that they was going to be in 8th place. Nobody could tell me. And all of this Aces glazing, all this glazing. Hey, nephew, be over there glazing the Aces? No. Over there glazing? Hell no. Nobody could have told me that the Aces would be in 8th in the power ranking. No. You couldn't tell me that. Not with A'ja Wilson, Chelsea Gray. I mean, yeah, Chelsea Gray on the team. And man, please, no, you couldn't tell me that.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to my brother Rashid Beats. It says my MVP race, AT, K Mitchell, Fee, and A'ja. Now AT is up there. I just covered AT, so you know, brother Rashid, I'm almost there. I'm almost there now, but you can't. Fee just had 32 last night. You can't ignore that, baby boy. And she blocking shots, and she's stealing the ball, and she got some assists that's in the game. So Fee ain't a passing like AT, but Nafisha Kaya had 32 of them last night. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. I mean, y'all gotta understand that I love basketball. And I try to be as fair as I can. But when it came down to Caitlin Clark's people, the Clark clan disrespecting, you know, the Clarkies totally finding a way to do everything that they can to put out all of their male and female frustration out on Angel Reese. You know what I mean? The women, they husbands smacking the shit out of them and, you know what I mean, beating them up and beating up the kids. You know what I'm saying? The Clarkies. And then the women are cheating on their husbands and having other love affairs going on because he sucks as a man. You know, those Caitlin Clark fans that's having problems in their homes and families, you know, those ones were taking out their frustration on Angel Reese. And could not keep Angel Reese out of their damn mouth. They just would not. Listen, I got somebody in my comments right now that just won't leave Angel Reese alone. Because I cover Angel Reese. This mark is in my, this mark in my comments all the time. Soon as the Sky lost the buzzer beat, he hit me on one of my comments that had nothing to do with the Sky's game. And he was like, hey, I see you're not talking about that loss with that bum-ass team. And Angel Reese, you know what I mean? Angel didn't even play. And these Caitlin Clark fans, they are so sick in their head. Angel Reese didn't play, and it was Barbie night, and they hated it. Caitlin, she celebrated Barbie night with Caitlin Clark. And they, I mean, god damn, they just so damn sick with the comments. I mean, for real. Like, I don't know what to say. I mean, this guy is all in my, let me find him for y'all. This guy, so when y'all go to the comments, y'all know. What up, Walty Mac? My main man, 100 grand. I ain't know you was in there. Miss D in the building. What this dude name is? Tell y'all this dude name. Cause it was bothering me. He and then he get to posting over and over and over and over and over again. You see this cat name? Gregory. Yeah, his name Gregory something. So when y'all see Gregory, when y'all see Gregory in my comments, y'all light his ass up. Cause he talk about he want to debate me anytime, Greg. Anytime, Gregory. Gregory Rawworth. 55, 50 something. Let me see. Yeah, Gregory Rawworth. He just posted something an hour ago. Hey, steady, the sky is falling. He posted that on the AT MVP. He just did that today, just an hour ago. Hey, steady, the sky is falling. See, these are sickos. The Caitlin Clark, see, this is what Angel Reese brings. They hate Angel Reese so damn much that anybody that they don't think that nobody should get his. Listen, they don't think that nobody should love Angel on the planet Earth. They really, these Caitlin Clarkies, they want Angel Reese to be the most hated person on the planet. They will preach to you that Angel Reese is the worst person, human being, worst basketball player, all the above. Just they want to convince you that you should not be a supporter of Angel Reese. These people is crazy. They don't want you to support Angel Reese. That's their whole thing. They do not want you to support Angel Reese at all. God, dog, they sick in their head. But okay, Aces fell to 8th place. Becky Hammond finally moved Jewel Lloyd to the bench after she went scoreless 0 of 10 shooting in the Aces' 31-point loss to the Lynx. Their worst defeat since 2023. Lloyd responded with 20 points and 6 for 11 in a blowout win over the Wings. That was just the 4th 20-point game this season for the former scoring champion, who is averaging 10.8 points on 37.1 from the field. The Aces desperately needed more from Lloyd down the stretch. They're gonna need her. Yeah, well, I'm glad she asked to go to the bench. Jewel Lloyd asked to go to the bench, and I think this will be better for her. She trying to find her way on a new team, y'all. You got to understand that she just come from a team that was hers, that they gave it away. She just came from being the #1 player on the Storm for years, and she was a scoring champion for years. So I mean, that's a life adjustment. I just hope she getting the counseling that she really needs. You go to ADP channel for that type of thing. Hey, ADP, I think you should cover the mental health, especially something like Jewel Lloyd, the mental health of transitioning from team to team, and when a player is, from its prime to its downfall. I think ADP, that'll be a good subject for you. In 9th place, they got the Mystics. The Mystics did pick up a nice win over the Storm on Saturday, but have lost 3 of their last 4 games on either side of the All-Star break to fall back under 500. That combined with the Sparks' hot streak that has left them climbing to 8th in the final playoff, spot after making history by scoring in a double figures in each of the first 10 games of her career. Kiki Efren appears to have hit the rookie wall. She's averaging 8.9 points on 37% shooting in her last 10 outings. Well, yeah, we know. I mean, listen, Kiki had to prove a point, like, I'm hurt. I am hurt. You know what I'm saying? I am hurt. Real money. Jamal Crawford? I'm going to wait for your response and say, you right, His name is Jamal Crawford, real money. Now I'm waiting. You ask me what player asked to go to the bench. Stop. His name Jamal Crawford. I'll wait for your apology. You ain't even got to say I apologize. You ain't got a real money. You respond to Wody. Respond to me. Say you right, You ask the question. What player asked to go to the bench? LOL, stop that, Real money. His name is Jamal Crawford. Now I'm waiting. Everybody in the chat waiting for you to man up and say, you right, Now forget that with Wody Mack right now. You said you called me out. When you come to me, you better shoot right. You know I'm a historian of this game. So you said what player? I just gave you a player. It's plenty other ones, but I just said Jamal Crawford because he one of my favorite and one of the greatest players with the handles of all time. The roller skate king. I'm waiting, real money. I'm waiting. We all waiting on you. Say you right, I'm waiting on you. Crickets. Is it? No, see, you deflecting. You ain't keeping. I thought you was real money. I thought you was real man. I thought you was real money. He knew he was built to. Come on now, real money. You deflecting. See, you been around them Caitlin Clark people too long. You just can't keep it real. You've been around them Caitlin Lulu people, and instead of you just saying, yeah, Jamal Crawford, he did ask to go to the bench. And don't try to give me your perspective of reason why you ain't in his head. You don't think for Jamal Crawford. He asked to go to the bench, and he wanted to be 6 man for years. For years. He want to go through the tobacco of people trying to fight for the starting position. He didn't want to go through that. He said, this is what he said. And he was good at 6 man. Now you deflecting. You still deflecting. Now you deflecting. Everybody watching you real money right now say, we all watch you, Lord. Well, I test. She ain't got no more. No. We still wait for you to man up. I got to, listen, that's what I got to do with the shorties today. It's manning up, saying you right, Jamal Crawford did say he wanted to be 6 man. That's all you got to type. We gonna leave it alone. So anyway, I'll wait. The Mystics has failed to 9th. Let's go to the Valkyries. Now, the Valkyries have failed to 10, but the Valkyries, even with Kayla Thornton hurt, the Valkyries have been figuring it out. I mean, Tammy Faye Bentley she was putting on a clinic the other game. Even though they got blown out, it says the Valkyries' first week back from the All-Star break ended up in devastating fashion. The first time All-Star Kayla Thornton went down with a season-ending injury in their loss by 31 to the last place Sun. If Sunday blowout loss was an indiction, the Valkyries are going to have a hard time hanging around for the playoff race without Thornton, who was leading the team in both scoring and rebounding. 11 Wings. The Wings destroy the Storm on the road to begin the week. Then promptly lost 2 more games by double digits. Paige Beckers rest designation against the Aces raised some eyebrows, but the number one overall pick has been dealing with a particular tendonitis, and the Wings are in the middle of the coach of what Coach Chris Knuckles, Chris Copeland's called the insane stretch. It says on their schedule 5 games in 8 days. There's no need to push it. Becker's knee, especially given the injury history of the Wings 7 for 19 schedule. Yeah, y'all listen. They can't. They can't be, pressing on these players. They can't be pressing on these players, chat. Listen. Angel Reese playing 37 minutes now for what? To get hurt? Nah, we know what the season is by now. We at 24 games. I would rather her to rest that wrist, rest her hand, rest her back, let her get some, get some R&R. She can even sit out, far as I'm concerned, for the next month. She could sit out for the next month, straight up. Angel Reese, it ain't gonna get no better. Angel could sit out, for the next month, far as I care. Shoot, they doing it with Caitlin. They saving Caitlin's career. I don't blame them. But they, it's two different things. Angel was on the up. Caitlin was on a downward. Yeah, Caitlin was on a downward. It says the big news out of the Uncastleville this week was the Suns confirming that the team will remain at Mohegan Sun through at least the 2026 season amid rumors about the potential sale. On the court, the Suns snapped a 4-game losing streak with a 31-point win over the Valkyries. Their first 3 wins this season where they combined 20 points. Later, Letkin swept 6 steals against the Valkyries, becoming the first rookie to archive the feature since Angel McCourtney. Angel McCourtney. Oh, I know who Angel McCourtney is. In 2029. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm stumbling. I ain't got my glasses on. I couldn't find my glasses, y'all. God. So I'm going to get through this. They got the sun better than the sky. God damn. How did we get here? We 13. We 12 last year. We 13 this year, y'all. We 12 last year. We 13 this year. 2 years at the bottom. Started at the bottom and we still here. Started at the bottom and we still here, y'all. Started at the bottom and we still here. It says the Chicago Sky season has quickly gone from bad to worse. Damn. It's hard to read, y'all. It's hard to watch. It's hard to read. The Sky season has quickly gone bad to worse. Out of the All-Star game break, they're now on a season worst 5-game losing streak, and all of those defeats have come by at least 13 points. Against the Fever, they only had 8 available players due to myriad injuries, including the back issue of Angel Reese and a leg problem for Ariel Atkins. Without those two in particular, the Sky have little hope of being competitive. That's all they. Oh, chat. Chat. That's all they had to say about the Sky. Angel out, they're gone. Angel gone, Ariel gone, they're dead. God damn. I can't make it up. It's right there. It's right there so y'all can see. God damn, let me make it bigger. God damn, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. It's disgusting. No, it's disgusting. Oh my God. Oh no, it wasn't. It's disgusting. I couldn't make it. This is disgusting, y'all. My feelings hurt. It feel like somebody slapped me. You better get your hands off of me. You better not touch me no damn more. Damn. Damn, chat. Hey, chat. This is all they had to say about Chicago. They're not winning nothing. Damn. That's disrespect. They gave none of the girls no love. God damn, y'all. How do it feel to be a Chicago Sky fan? How do it feel to be a Chicago Sky fan? How do we feel? Jeff P got to get the fuck up out of here. Jeff Paglioccia got to get the goddamn stepping. Get the bags. Somebody go to his house. Somebody go to the apartment or wherever they live. Hey, Michael Alter, go send Nadia Robinson, all y'all on the board. Go to Jeff Paglioccia's house and pack up that son of a gun's whole luggage. It's whatever the hell you get the U-Hauls, hey, I don't give a damn how many U-Haul trucks that you got to do to get this son of a gun out of the goddamn Chicago Sky nation and civilization and Chicago situation. I don't know what the hell is going on. The Jeff P should be gone. Jeff P should, yeah, he had this goddamn face, that monster-looking man. The Pink Panther have single-handedly, of course, with Tyler Marsh being a bad coach and really trying to do the philosophies and the bullshit that he got on Mr. Brainer. The shit that he got on the man, you can't do it with these goddamn players, especially the first year you being around these goddamn players. You gotta come in and coach and make your own. This is what we gonna lay our hat on. We gonna do that, and then every other player that come in, you gonna work them into whatever. You thought you was doing that? No, Tyler Mars. I'm gonna get on you in a minute. But back to Jeff P. This motherfucker got me tossing and turning that night on how bad he is. Excuse me, Chad. I know we in the midday, but I'm so hot when it comes. Look at how they disrespect us. Look at how they disrespect us. The Sky roster season quickly gone from bad to worse since and before the All-Star game. It's hard to be a Chicago Sky fan, and I know it, because I'm a diehard. But Jeff Pagliosha you better get your $5 ass out of here. And all y'all, Michael Alter, Nadia Rollinson, Jeff, listen, Dwayne Wade, I don't give a damn who all got season tickets. Y'all better know that Jeff P got to get up out of here, because I'm calling no one. Next year, if he's here, no one buys Sky tickets. If Jeff Pagliosha is a part of the Chicago Sky organization, I'm asking and pleading for people not to even buy Chicago tickets until they fire that mother sucker. What you want them to do? Some more damage? You want them to throw away draft picks? When you have 4 draft picks, 4, you had 4 draft picks and all the good players were still there after 10. You had 4 draft picks. And you went and got a bullshit ass Sifka. Who the fuck says that name? Don't nobody know her. And she ain't doing that damn good overseas right now. Then you go get an injured player. She injured. She couldn't even play a non this year. You get Haley and Maddie, and you don't even, the coach that you hired don't even play him. This is the worst team that I've ever watched play basketball. They like the Bad News Bears. Them and the Connecticut Sun. But we knew what we was getting with the Connecticut Sun, because all of their players had left. We knew what we was going to get with the Dallas Wings. Well, I did think that the Dallas Wings was going to do a little bit better than 11. But I knew what I was going to get into with the Dallas Wings, especially Baby Page came to the Wings. But goddamn. What you say, little bro? It says, but unfortunately, bro, Claude, I knew he not letting Tyler go after 1 year because he picked him. We want Jeff Pagliosha gone. It's bigger than him. That's not, that's a, okay, T. Camilla, I knew you had to make me laugh. Thank you for that laugh because I was pissed off. John, Gonzalez, what's happening, bro? Where you been? Chicago cheetah in the house. Hey, man, listen. Jeff P got to go, y'all. Jeff Pagliosha has to go. And I'm not gonna, the Pink Panther got to be fired. They got to catch the Pink Panther now. They got to put him in a cage, take him to the wilderness and let him go. And let him bother somebody else. Because the Pink Panther is just, the Pink Panther is just such a sore eye to see. Who the hell want him to come around here? They gonna boo him every time he come into the Chicago state. I want us to turn up with this season. I want us to boo Jeff Pagliosha every time you see him step into the stadium. Boo Jeff P. Jeff Pagliosha is the worst GM I've ever seen. God, Ariel Akin, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, y'all. Boom! Boom! Jeff P, I'm just saying, man, God damn. Jeff P knows the boat is about to sail away. Like, please go away. Don't come back ever again. You can leave in the middle of the season, like James Wade. At least James Wade left in the middle of the season. This guy here blew. He fumbled a whole draft, y'all. One of the greatest drafts of all time. Jeff Pagliosha fumbled a whole draft. 4 picks. Okay, Maddie Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? We got Maddie, we got Haley Van Lith, but we got no production out of them. For what? What you get them players like that needed development and needed time to grow and needed time to get on there and get their burn and do the things that they need to do so they can be up on the level of professional basketball. They mid-season and ain't on WNBA level yet. It says, would you trade to get another all-star player for the Sky? I would trade Rachel Banham. I said it yesterday. Rachel Banham, E. Will, Maddie Westbelt. Put them in the package. For a first round draft pick and 2 players. So I'll give him Rachel Banham, because she on the up. Maddie Westbelt, E. Will, and Rebecca. They wouldn't even take Rebecca Allen. But Rebecca Allen, or they would take Michaela Allen. I'll do Michaela Alot, she got an upside. So Michaela, Rachel Banner, E. Will, and Maddie for 2 players and 2 draft pick situations. 1 in the first round, 1 in the second round. With some team that would like do that with us. I mean, we got good reigns with Connecticut. And you know what I mean, Dallas. It says the greatest draft in WNBA history was 2024. And he blew it. And he blew it. He blew it. Mason Palazzo, what's happening? Palazzo. Yep. Hit the like button. He blew it. It says, I know the Chicago Sky played better against Indiana Fever without Angel Reese. Last time Angel Reese played against them, they got beat by 30 points. Listen, Mason, they fucking lost. What the fuck is you talking about? They fucking lost. Play better win. I know I made sense to you. I already know, unless you're a Clark, I hope you're a Fever fan and not a Clarkie. Because Fever fans, they understand what's going on. Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on that team. But if you're a Clarkie, you got no hope. The Fever fans know we got a coalition. The Fever fans and me, we at tables talk right now. We could debate about something. Me and the Fever fans, we've been talking and doing some talking, and I've been, you know what I mean? Me and the Fever fans, because there are some Fever fans in Chicago. Because people that then moved from Indiana live in Chicago. So Mason, unless you're an Indiana Fever fan, I really don't give a shit. Because Caitlin and Angel ain't playing. And I noticed that they play better without Caitlin Clark. Just a fun fact. And Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on that team. and that's a fact. I know he a troll. How badly Jeff P fumbled this draft. Now it should be clear who really led the draft decisions last year. Yup, Teaspoon. Sure did. Sure did. I'm just saying, Teaspoon was wrongfully fired, and I don't know what to tell you, man. She's just definitely a bad circumstances that Teaspoon got fired. That was the worst. It says, Mason, do you watch the game because he set Angel and Camilla out for long periods of time and bad rotations? Yes, he did. But ADP, they fucking lost. And for the record, the Fever looked better without Caitlin Clark. She got to come in and adjust her game to them instead of them trying to adjust the game to her, because shooting logo threes ain't going to get them no championship. So she got to adjust to the players that they went out and got for her, all these Hall of Famers, all these All-Stars, those people that they got. And, of course, Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell being there. Caitlin Clark now got to find her way to play around those two players because Caitlin Clark, real money, is not the best player on the Fever. Let's go ahead and put that shit to bed. Put it to bed now. And I'm glad that it has not turned up. And I just got through talking about how the Clarkies really ain't got nothing to say. And it's just that, hey, it is what it is. Don't deflect. Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. And you know what? Real money. You a damn hypocrite. I'm watching you, nephew. You telling somebody else don't deflect, and your ass deflect all the damn time. You damn hypocrite. You better stop hypocriting. Real money, you better stop being a goddamn hypocrite. You find it convenient for yourself to tell somebody else don't be a hypocrite. Hey, hell yeah, they winning. Hell yeah, the Fever winning. That's all I got to say about that. Indiana Fever, I ain't mad. I ain't mad that the Indiana Fever winning. I'm actually glad that they winning and also showing that they don't need Caitlin Clark to win. Now, will Caitlin Clark make the team better? Sure, she will. She makes the team better if she was there. Like Angel makes the Sky better if she was there. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just so unintelligent conversations that people be having about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, who's this and that. They both do. They both got a job to do to play for their teams. So shut the hell up. The hell y'all talking about? It says, well, we Clarkies differ than you, but say what you wish. It's your show. Ken Carlson, you know I'm dead on your ass. Hey, Ken Carlson, one of the hate watchers, y'all. Hey, Ken, I'm glad you came up and said something. But I'm glad that the Indiana Fever is winning. They're a Midwest team. How is it that I can't even like a Midwest team and I'm in the Midwest? It's because y'all got that shit all spun up. Y'all went out. Y'all went just outrageous, like intentionally disrespectful to Angel, and Angel ain't did nothing to you. Y'all intentionally went into hate mode. Intentionally. And then y'all went in so much hate mode, y'all hated y'all own players. DeWanna Bonner say, I'm out of here. She like, they as Lulu. These Clarkies are Lulu. It says, how does Reese make her team better? Explain where that shows. Okay. This is good for Angel and the team. How does this make the team look good? People are attracted to social media, as we are on social media. People are attracted to what goes on in the fame of certain said players, mainly Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. people will come play with those said players just because they are superstars. So this makes her team better because next year people gonna come to play with Angel because of her popularity. So that's one point. The other point, this makes Angel Reese's team better. Anthony Sneed. How does Reese make her team better? Explain where that shows. Well, you got to be a blind motherfucker not to see what that makes a team do. Anthony Sneed. You got to be sitting next to Stevie Wonder with the shades and your eyes closed on the bench in the middle of daytime not to see what that does. But I know I'm going to acquire Anthony Sneed ass up. See, Anthony Sneed, you see those assists? 4 assists, 6 assists, 2 assists, 7 assists, 6 assists, 4 assists, 1 assist, 4 assists, 3 assists, 3 assists, and then she had 11 and 11 with 3 assists. That makes her team better, you dumbass. That was a rhetorical question. That was, I mean, what type of question was that? See, don't come up in here Clarkin. Don't come up in here Caitlin Clarkin, because I'm a fry your ass. I'm a specialist in putting chicken back into the fire. Hey, I know you trolling, because Caitlin Clark got more turnovers in history. So get your ass out of here, you goddamn hypocrite. Get your ass out of here. Caitlin Clark, you should say, nobody that's a Clarkie should ever say nothing about no turnovers. Because Caitlin Clark got more turnovers in history of a 2-year player ever in the history of annals. She gonna hold that record for 40 years. Because ain't nobody gonna come in worse than her. Ain't nobody. I don't give a damn if Angel start turning the ball over 70 times, right? I care, but I don't care. See that she's not going to beat Caitlin Clark. So shut your ass up, Anthony Sneed. Hey, y'all. Hey, Anthony, you shouldn't even came up in here and opened your mouth. You should have just hate watched, because now my people finna get you, man. It says, what up, bro, Clark fans? Hey, no Angel, because the Fever are playing better without Clark on the bench. You damn right. Anthony Sneed, don't bring up turnovers when Clark break them records for turnovers. Hey, it says Anthony Jackson, that man is just slow as hell. I hate that he has the same name as you. Caitlin Clark was on pace to break her old record for turnovers if she didn't get hurt. Hey, Anthony C. They finna cook your ass now. I tried to save you. Hey, they finna fry your ass up in here now. Hey, you hey, listen, man. Hey, Caitlin Clark gotta better learn how to pray. He say no more real money. Real money don't even want that shit for your ass. You got your ass cooked already. You already got your ass cooked. You say what angel do is that you just they at your ass. It's a, you just want some attention. Oh, she's stat pat, and Caitlin Clark stat pat for the triple double. She put it right back in. Wasn't no need. So shut your ass up. You goddamn hypocrite. Good morning, cuz. What up, cuz? My cousins up in here. You better be careful what you be saying. My cousins, my family members crazy, man. They Chicago people. They love their cousin. My cousins, though, they be watching. It says Reese has the ball in her hands more than anyone on the sky. Stop making a... Stop. Hey, Mason and Anthony Sneed, they came in here and say, actually, Reese have the most turnovers in the season currently. Because she only played 8 games. Hey, Mason. Hey, Mason. Yeah, because she played more games than Caitlin Clark played 8. And she already about to break her own record. Angel played 22, and this man talking about, oh shit. Hey, the Clarkers is so damn delusional. Y'all so delusional. Kelsey Mitchell the best. You better worry about Kelsey Mitchell because Caitlin Clark gonna get traded. She gonna be. She gonna. If she don't come back right, she gonna get. Stephanie White gonna get her ass up out and get out of here. You fat out of ass player. You guys are morons. Hey, I told y'all he was a Ku Klux Klanner. I told y'all I could sniff them out. They be hate watching. And by me being a person that can actually orientate, you know what I mean, spit my shit, they come out the, hey, they come out the woodworks because they be sitting and watching. It says Pat and Clark teammates let her get the rebound and stay pad and goes back into the game with minutes left. They know. Shut up, Anthony Sneed. You ain't no coach nowhere. Shut your ass up. Go away. Go away or be quiet or have something good to say. If you had something reasonable to say and something that was good about the game of basketball in the Indiana Fever, because the Indiana Fever is playing well without Caitlin. So the Indiana Fever is doing good without Caitlin. Y'all just can't accept that. And it hurts. It says, you got to make them crash out talking about CC gonna get traded. They already asking for her to be traded. The Clarkers is the one that's asking for her to be traded. They already asking for the Clark is already asking for her to be traded. Makes no sense. I ain't paying no attention to them. Yeah, hey, they can shoot over there. Shit, Kelsey Mitchell alone can shoot. They got a lot of gunners over there on the feet. Shit, I bet therefore it says Chelsea try to say CC can get traded back to Iowa. Here go T. Camilla. It says Mason. She has the most assists because when she passes the ball and the player receives the ball, bounce the ball 19 times before shooting, and they gave CC an assist. Stop it already. It say Anthony Jackson. What you say, Anthony? What brother Anthony say? It says, Mason, you make no sense. If anything, I would expect a forward to have more turnovers handling the ball than a point guard who usually has better handles and passing skills. Stop the delusion. He's straight, Lulu. That was a great point. Ain't she a point guard? Oh, is Angel there? She a point forward now because she got made that. Yeah, hey, look, they be hate watching T. Camilla. Hey, I told you they be hate watching. Listen, Angel be watching this show too. They say people keep saying that CC and a PG, so she should have high turnovers. Since college, she's averaging between 5 to 6 times. 3 is acceptable. That's right, Tyreek. That's right. Not all CC assists are true assists. Team take about 5 dribbles and they give CC assists. It says the Fever was better than their record. They tanked to get CC, and it was smart, but they tanked. I believe that. I could believe that. I don't know what we doing. See, look, Anthony Sneed. Do you see MVP Barbie up there? That's what we rank ours at. All of us rank her there with MVP numbers. Do you see MVP numbers? Yes, you see MVP numbers. So, yeah, that's what we rank her at. For the conversation. Just for the conversation. We not totally, Lulu. We know that AT is playing way better than anybody in the league right now. The Fishikaya playing better in the league right now. It says, here go Kent. Y'all that brought Kent out the woodwork, y'all. Thank you for giving to the channel, Kent. Let me read your super channel, my man.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Kent. It says worth $5. Cause be honest, all you want to see her dead, then your problem solved. Correct? Be real. Quit the crap. You want to see Caitlin Clark dead? Hell no. I like Caitlin Clark. I told y'all they get Lulu. Listen, Kent Carlson, thank you for the $5, but no, I don't want her dead. I want her to continue to rise women's basketball up to the highest height and be a voice for female basketball. So no, I don't want Caitlin Clark dead at all. Y'all be going off the chain dead? Come on, man. I told y'all Caitlin Clark fans is very, very harsh and brutal and delusional. Who wants somebody? Somebody wants somebody to be unalive for basketball. I'm telling y'all, the Caitlin Clark fan base are crazy. He paid $5 to say that dumb shit, shaking my head. It says, "Dead man, go grab some damn coffee before you send another $5 super chat." I know that's crazy, y'all. He say the inbreeds. I know where you going, Jonathan. Hey, we got to get up off of here, man. Look, y'all done made me go over my hour again. Oh, man, it was a nice, hey, today was a good show, y'all. It says, Ken Carlson is proof that CC fans are sick individuals. Yes, K-Town Brown. What's up, K-Town? I love you. Anthony Jackson, you already know. To the place, say, take the game too serious. It's just a sport at the end of the day. Nobody wants anybody hurt, at least nobody normal. Yeah, but you know, you got them inbreds. You know, people are inbred. You know, people that sisters sleep with the brother and cousins marry each other. People that got a history of cousins marrying each other and shit. This is your first cousin, marry her. Like, what? That's your sibling. Your first cousin is your sibling. In all history, in African history. Oh, shit. Yeah, reverse psychology. Yup, Nubian Sage. These Clarkies would rather the Fever lose games without Clark, just to say they better with her. Yeah, these people crazy. You say, y'all seem so worth to see your bottom line and it got thicker skin than you idiots. He meant that's what they want Reese to, because they have sent Reese death threats. Yeah, now Caitlin Clark ain't got no death threats. But you Clarkies didn't threaten Angel Reese's life. Sick ass individual. Sick individuals. Sick people to threaten a girl's life playing basketball. You are sick fan base. You're sickos that girl mother get death threats. Sick. It ain't all in basketball when you talking about unaliving people. Get your ass out of here, mother sucker. Get your ass out of here. I'm making a Kathy is an op edit as we speak. Her purpose kept copyright warning my stuff, even when I'm using 3-second clips. They ain't supposed to be doing that, Tula. It says you should kick Kent out of thinking that, bro, Claude. Yeah, sick. Yeah, sick. Y'all got the controls. Where my mods at? Where my mods at? My mods is letting this go. Say I'm strict to steal images. I'm start dropping NBA, NFL, Premier League edits. Okay, you know I'm gonna be there to watch. It says these psychotic racists want black women dead. Hell yeah. I'm from Texas. Yours mean nothing to me. I love seeing you Lulus talk shit. You know you Lulu. Hey, Kent, you know you Lulu as hell, boy. And then especially you from Texas. I just came from Texas. Whew. Texas people kill people. Hey, and Arlington was the last one to free the slaves. The damn, hey, the damn the U.S. cavalry had to come to free the last slaves to be freed. That's where Juneteenth come from. Arlington, Texas. The USA soldiers had to go down and tell the Texans to let those goddamn black people go. That's what I think about Texas. Say $5 super chat would even save him from getting banned from saying some dumb shit like that. To the players, you know how I come up with those nicknames. Remember food stamps and Mr. Magoo. It says, I know they allow some channels to drop 5 minutes of game footage, but they trying to strike my 15-second shorts. I emailed them, no response. Yeah, it take them a minute to get back to you. It said, T. Camilla, yes, ma'am. I think Tiffy came up with Coach Whispers, and I came up with Marshmallow too. It says my fans nicknames and win. Yes. Hey y'all, we finna get up out of here though. We at the 1 minute and 50-second mark. I mean the 1 hour and 50-minute mark. I appreciate everybody that then came. It was a good show today. We ain't gonna let them hijack our show. If you come in here and you support Caitlin Clark, we are glad that you do support Caitlin Clark. But what you ain't gonna do is you're not gonna hijack the show with madness, with hateful language and hateful. Don't nobody want Caitlin Clark dead. I like Caitlin Clark. I think she a good basketball player without the turnover. I was just joking. No, I wouldn't. Okay, y'all, here you go.
You've been experiencing my whip shea butter. Have you felt anything or came into a product like this?
No.
Yes, ma'am. And what do you think about the product in your own description?
I think it is great. It smells good, feels good, makes you feel good. I
Yes.
love it.
Right. This is one of my faithful customers. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you, sister.
No problem.
Yeah. Just stop my 2 people, you know, just on sporadic. Just tell them how the shea butter feel when I stop you.
It feels so good. I love it. Yes, it's soft. It feels good. The hemp butter most definitely.
We're going to give y'all a review on how long the smell lasts.
And I love the smell of the baby powder and the, what is it?
The Come To Me.
The Come To Me.
These 3, of course, she set it off. This baby niece right there, and these my little nieces that's coming in too. Now, what I did was I told baby niece, I said, I got something for your skin. It's really, really beautiful. She was like, I'll test this. So she dipped her finger in it, she rubbed it, then she got her hairs done. But then her friends came in afterwards. She was like, oh yeah, it's the real deal. So I gave her my information, and then my 2 baby nieces came in, you know, to pick her up, you know, so that, you know, they riding out together. So anyway, what happened?
It worked. We came back.
So they walked out the door and they came right back. Yes, after they do it. See, she rubbed shea butter.
Oh, the shea butter is fantastic. I done got hooked on it. I'm taking some to a relative in Kansas City tomorrow. But it's a really good product, and I encourage you to try it.
All right now, y'all. Bread House Butter. Sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, condition, and develop your skin. All marks, all blemishes, all rashes, all bruises, eczema, psoriasis. Come in and put your order in today. I will get your order out to you. Yes, between the business days of 3 to 7. Listen, y'all, I appreciate everybody that came. I appreciate all of what y'all do in supporting this channel. I appreciate everything that y'all have done to put your boy on the pedestal. And I thank y'all for this. Really, really do, man. I really do appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. Yes, it was a good show with you also too, T. Camilla. I thank you for always being there, and y'all, you and Tulip and ADP and all of you guys, Donna Cox, all of my girls, all of my ladies. That's right. I love you so much. Yeah. I leave as I came with another banger.
I'm the king of the world. You about to witness something that's coming out the heart of the ghetto.